Welcome one and all to the first episode of CoolNASCARGuy's quote-unquote video blog. Now for some opinions and, of course, my top 10 videos for this week. Ready? That's what I thought. Let's get started. Before I begin, please keep in mind that these are merely my opinions. If you don't like them, don't listen. Anyway, I think Cure Autism Now and other such groups are doing a misdeed. I said it. A misdeed. While their cause may sound noble and caring to the untrained ear, their goal is not as good as it may appear. I'm sure the people who first formed Cure Autism Now thought they had a good goal in mind. They thought they were doing people a favor. Well, many people, not just myself, disagree. You see, most of those people don't want to be cured. Why do I say this? I'm one of those people who don't want to be cured. I have Asperger's syndrome, a high-functioning level of autism, and I'm proud of it. Sure, there are certain symptoms I could do without, but for the most part, I don't mind. To quote Frank Klein, an icon in neurodiversity, autism itself is not the enemy. The barriers to development that are included are the enemy. The retardation that springs from a lack of development is the enemy. The sensory problems that are often themselves the barriers are the enemy. You see, there are certain things about autism that are actually pretty enjoyable and interesting, including extremely long-term memory and encyclopedic knowledge of a certain interest. Now, you may not know this, but Cure Autism Now recently merged with Autism Speaks, who is infamous in the neurodiversity community for the doctored documentary film entitled Autism Every Day. In the making of this film, its producer, Lauren Thierry, told her subjects not to do their hair, vacuum, or bring in therapists so as to make the children seem more disabled than they really are. Also, the camera crew would chase around the autistic children to elicit a reaction, making the children appear even more disabled. Let's not forget another in Autism Every Day that admitted wanting to commit suicide and take her autistic daughter with her. The scary part is that this mother is also in a high position at Autism Speaks. And if that's not enough, Cure Autism Now actually calls autism a national crisis in their page about what autism is. It is not a crisis, it is merely a difference in how the brain is neurologically wired, but it looks like more than just that, because it has to do with the brain. Finally, none of these organizations that want to cure autism mention that many people suspect that some amazing people are on the spectrum or are suspected to be, or have been, in the spectrum, such as Nobel Prize winner Vernon Smith and Albert Einstein. This subject I could go on about for hours, but I must move on.